Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Lethis Path of Progress. Lethis Path of Progress is a city builder, not unlike SimCity or City Skylines. It's a little bit more campaign focused. The sandbox mode is a little bit less robust than I'd like it to be. That said, the campaign mode is actually pretty hard. Right from the get-go, the tutorial is also very, very in-depth, so I truly recommend going to play the tutorial before you pick up this game. So, what is this game like, seeing as comparisons are good? This game, I can compare it most easily to, what's a good example? The age-old Caesar games. So if you grew up with, like Caesar 4, this is going to feel very, very, very normal for you. Okay, so let's start by just dumping houses. We're gonna need a lot of these. So let's build a lot of these. Let's build just 2 rows and then try and get some sustainability from this. Because sustainability is like the key issue in this game, and I suck at it. This is like the 3rd time I've done this. Fourth time. And it is not easy. Okay, so first and foremost, these people need water. There's a well. And there's a well. Okay, and then we're going to put a blocker here. This makes it so the people that come from the wells do not cause issues. Well, not cause issues, but so the people that bring water from the well don't decide to wander off to areas that they shouldn't go. There's no direct pathing control in this game, unfortunately. Okay, next up, let's just start making crazy amounts of wheat. Oh, shoot, before we do anything else, we need at least one of these. Yeah, we only need one. Well, that's good. So what are these things? These are maintenance. They effectively keep the houses from blowing up, which is also good. Why is this one not full of people? I don't know. Okay, so residents need more food. Let's keep building these wheat farms. Unfortunately, most of the basic food production facilities that I'm used to are currently not available in this campaign mode. So that kind of limits what I can do. Let's just start the wheat production soon. Should just be able to connect it there. Okay, and let's build another blocker, otherwise our water people are just going to go off on adventures. Okay, next up, let's build some basic services. Probably should have actually made room. I don't know if I can do that or not. My layouts are never that good. I'll figure it out though. Okay, so now we've got some wheat farmers. They need to make a lot of wheat. So they're maxed. How many extra people do I have? What's my unemployment rate? Okay, it's pretty high. We need pretty much all of these farms. I'm just gonna call that good enough. Now let's make some industry. You know what? This is not a bad spot to start. So let's build a maintenance thing. We're gonna need it pretty much above all else. Okay, next up we're gonna make a bakery. So that's how we're gonna make food from, or that's how we're gonna make anything from our bread. Next, we're going to make a windmill. That's how we make flour for the bakery. And then to store both, we need storage. Okay, now this does not store grain, interestingly enough, so we actually are going to need a warehouse as well. Okay, so that is industry row. I don't think we're going to need anything more than this, so we're just going to let that go. As long as we get the maintenance work, okay, should be good in that regard. I think you can bulldoze these trees. Nope. Can only bulldoze certain types. The thick types cannot be removed. Interesting. Okay. So now how are our people? We need 32 more people. So here's where things get a little bit on the rough side, and here's where we're going to speed up. Let's just let our farmers go. So unfortunately, farms can only be harvested once per year, which is not convenient, to say the slightest. Okay, let's get some alternate wheat uses here, which are these ranches. So once the wheat comes in, those will all get funneled into these ranches. Currently do not have enough employees to deal with any of them. Now I need 92. So you know what? Let's turn off both of these. That should give us some more people on at least 1 or 2 other structures. And lastly, let's build a shop. Oi. Okay, look at all that wheat come in. Goes into the granary for a second. That's 2,000. Okay. So what's this thing? This is a store. This is where the food gets distributed. So once the bakery and the ranch are done producing meat, wheat, whatever. Not enough workers for the building. Ah. Then it gets put in here, and the food cart will go around to feed people. So it's currently stocking. Bakers are having a good day. Still lacking on the workers, mainly because they went off to the fields. But once this is done stocking, hopefully it will be done soon. Maybe not. Problem is, I'm trying to decide when it's worth it for me to expand and when it's not. Okay, let's just build a secondary neighborhood over here. Let's see. I'm just gonna zone it out this way this time around. 'Cause honestly, the neighborhoods can be set up in any way you want. I just recommend it this way because it's a little bit easier. Let's see, 3, 5. Okay, there we go. 5. Oh, perfect. So I can expand it this way, no problems. Housing. Oh, unfortunately, these are going to be more mouths to feed. Of course. Once you get past the initial food problem, it's not so bad. But in the beginning, oh, is it annoying? Oh, is it annoying? Okay, let's block this off. Let's build another shop, another shop, and a maintenance. Okay, so that'll keep this second section, and we've effectively just... Okay, we actually have unemployment here. That's good. Unemployment is very good. We're still going to need food, but as long as we don't have to worry about too much. Okay. Import copper from store and haul. Perfect. 12%. So I can build 2 more farms and not have to worry. Well, let's make 1 more. Give us a little bit. So each of this counts for 3% of our population. So at this point, we need access to a wash house. Yeah, this is why we didn't want to just immediately start building these things or expanding too much. So there's 1. There's 2. Okay, so each of these sections has a wash house, and they're up to level 3. Perfect. So, oh, 4 actually. Wow. Okay, and my citizens are more content. Handy. Okay, so every time you effectively meet a need of a house, the population will increase, and generally you don't have to worry about food. How am I getting? Where am I getting pumpkins from? Oh no, that's meat. I'm getting meat. Okay, meat is exactly what we need. And this one has bread. Okay, so the dairies are working. Let's turn this one on. We're probably going to need it, especially because this thing's starting to max out. Actually, let's turn all of them on. Let's get some food going, because if we can get all of these structures leveled up. Okay, so every time you meet a complaint, the city will level up. So at this point, 1,000 units of silk within X amount of days. That's concerning. Okay, so if you notice, hut level 3, residents 9 out of 9 versus hut level 4, 13 people. So by leveling it up, I get to house 4 more people in these houses. More efficient. Oh, these are going to be problems. Okay, Hasselport steam has exploded and I can't do anything with it. So let's dump the speed down for a bit. Okay, actually let's pause it. So we got things to discuss here. First and foremost, our people are leaving. Why? Because these houses are not pretty enough, so they can't be expanded. So let's beautify everything. Really just putting trees down will help. Next up, we have another little problem here. If you notice, there are ghosts coming out of all of our structures. That's not good. So let's do that. Okay, so now if you notice, the roads have gotten much nicer looking. That means that areas have leveled up and cities can kind of expand from there. We also have an exorcist running around on both sections of town. Now, it's not kind of like a surefire thing that you'll have like 100% coverage, but if you're generally pretty good about it, if you're pretty careful about laying out your city, it's no big deal. Okay, so let's see if I can make this a little bit prettier. Oh wait, there's actually room between these. Perfect. So I'm trying to level up as much of the city as I can. There we go. because leveling these up generally has some nice positives here and there. Okay, so at this point, pretty much all of my houses are level 4. Don't have to worry about food. Now we need alcohol. Alcohol, how many people do we have? Oh, unemployment, 31%. Perfect. I'm going to expand farming row for a bit. And then we're going to expand farming row for a little bit more. Can I get around? What's the most efficient way through here? Probably just go in this direction. Alright, so I'm just going to expand this road here. That gives us a bit of a divide. Okay, next set of industry, booze. You need a lot of this stuff. Let's just throw down a lot of farmland. Okay. What's our unemployment at? 14%. Okay, so we're starting to hit our upper limits. Shouldn't be a big deal. And these places don't have to worry about opinion. Ooh, hello. What is that? That is a lot of wheat. Shouldn't be a problem. If that thing starts to fill out even more, we're in trouble. Is this thing? Oh shoot! Yeah, we need more structures. So we need to go. Oh crap! We need stuff. So I'm going to expand where? How am I going to expand this? In retrospect, let's blow these up. We need more room. And I prefer to work off of, like, the same grid. So let's build a blocker. And we have a bit of an issue. We need to get 1,000 units of silk. That's not handy. So we've got the trade route. Let's see what we can get. Here we go. Silk, right? I really hope that's silk. Okay, so we're going to open up a trade route. Let's go to this thing. Pause again. This is... Please tell me it's silk. I'm just going to assume it's as such. Let's import a lot of it. Oh, man, this is going to bankrupt me. Might not actually be able to deal with this. I'm really curious what'll happen to me. Okay, so we're going to skip the booze for a second. Let's go back to this. Let's not bankrupt. Let's just supplement. Okay. So we need barley. I might be in trouble. Well, let's see what happens when we piss off the Emperor. Reputation has been damaged. That's not the end of the world. Okay, let's blow this thing up. And let's not import this much. I don't know what our reputation has to do with anything. Maybe it's just the amount of people. No idea. Not going to deal with that. So we've left that there. We need a maintenance depot. Where's that? Perfect. Okay. So, booze. Back on track for at least one thing. We've got an abbey. You turn barley into booze at the abbey, at which point it gets fed into the rest of the system. So as soon as this barley gets fed back in, we should start getting some booze here and there, and then we get to level up some houses. We'll probably need to expand that as we go, but this is effectively the basics of the game. Just kind of expand, meet the needs of your housing, stuff like that. Unfortunately, we need to start looking into this. So what is this? Richterberg. Gotta say that's like gold. Or we could sell our bread. How much bread do we have? We have... I don't have much bread. Got a lot of flour. Okay, so let's go to the trade place. Let's start selling as much bread as we can. We got a lot of wheat, and I can always expand. So we're gonna need more. So let's see. We've got the maintenance depot. Let's build some. That's a ranch. Let's build some bakeries. That should take it out pretty fast. Probably gonna want a warehouse. Lastly. No, we're gonna need, hello, more silk for the capital. They still need silk. You want meat from me? What, okay, fine. So we've got this going. Now let's start building that silk thing again. Now that I've blown it up since. Okay. So I guess we can do this. Ooh, look at all that wheat come in. Turns out I was not stocked, but I was overloaded. Well, that's actually exactly what we need, because that means we have a surplus. That means we can start selling stuff. Good. I'd actually want to get another one of these. 100 more resources. Let's... yeah, you know what? That seems like a... Oh, no! So all of my houses have blown up. That's not good. I really wish it would warn you about this sort of thing. What's even wrong with you? Access to a well. Oh, my... Did my wells blow up? My well blew up. Not gonna lie, this is going to drive me a little bit batty. I don't even know what died there. Oh, it was the exorcist. Okay, well, let's rebuild all of our houses. Luckily, they re-level pretty fast, almost immediately, assuming you have access to the... Nope. Access to the base structures that you need. Let's get the exorcist in. Unfortunately, we do not have the money for this. This sets us back very heavily. See, I thought I'd be able to get away with one maintenance thing. Unless... No? Oh... Oh, I see what happened. When I put in this new... No! No! I just fixed it all. So when I put in this new road here and put this blocker here, the maintenance worker who used to service this area started servicing this area instead. Which, not great. Let's put the block here instead. Oh, that was a costly mistake, to say the least. And you do not recover from it as fast as I'd like it. I'd like to believe. Okay, well, let's go back to making some houses. And unfortunately, you've got all these, like, you know, rubble units that you have to immediately get rid of. So we need a wash house. The well behind... Oh, yeah, by the way, you can rotate the camera, which is kind of handy. Let's see. Put that there. Okay, so we've got the water. We've got the maintenance worker running again. What did I have in the car? Oh, I needed a supermarket. There we go. Okay, is there anything else? What do you guys need? Food. Good. You should be fine at this point. Now we need alcohol. How's this going? Working on it. How are you going? Need more barley. Ugh. Well, there comes the barley. There comes the... we need more warehouses. We absolutely need more warehouses. And more of these things. Okay, cool. So now we can fill this out. How's our population? Actually, not bad. Now that our houses are actually leveling back up, shouldn't have to worry about it. Need access to a wash house. I guess I can build another one. Oh, man. That is rough business, to say the least. Okay. So. Now that we're back on track, cost me a lot of money. Well, at least there's, like 5 years left to make more silk for the Emperor. That's not good. Probably wants, like, 30. I do not have it. My reputation's probably going to go straight into the doghouse. Which is terrible. At least, second playthrough of this, I'm actually going to know I need to start making some silk, so I can start doing that earlier. But anyway, my reputation has been severely damaged. Well, screw you, Emperor, for changing the time frame on me twice. Okay, so, I can... Oh, hey, you can actually, like, turn stuff so you can see, like, where issues are going, where you have issues. Oh, hey, this probably means I can see, like, what sections are serviced by water. That's useful. I don't even know. Oh, that's the theater guy. Well, that would have been useful a while back. What is this? Herbalist, newspaper kiosk. Where's the mechanic guy? All right, does not. Oh, this is if you see this little wrench thing, this is maintenance coverage, and you can see all the maintenance. Okay, that's good. So anyway, can I clear it? Yeah. Okay, so this is how you can hide and see certain things, just to make sure you haven't screwed up. Fun fact, screwed up pretty hard for quite a while there. Are my slugs gone? Nobody works at this building. Aha! Okay, so the Emperor hates us, and everything's going poorly. That said, we are actually starting to get some... How do we send some meat? Oh, hey, pay tribute. Tribute sent. So that clears out our meat stock for a while. Well, that's good. Wait, are we done? Is that all the meat we needed? Okay, so I guess at this point, we just need to start leveling up the houses. Well, that's actually quite useful. That takes out one section in the game. But anyway, there's a lot more to this game. There truly is, and I could keep going over it over and over and over again. Alcohol is really just kind of a long process here. Effectively, where I just need more barley. Which, there it comes. But so the entire premise of the game, you know, just fill the needs of people, expand, and meet various requirements sent by the Emperor. I assume you get extra points or something. I don't know, I've never won a mission. I'm also about to run out of money, which is part of the problem I'm running into. Unless I'm still selling that bread. It doesn't seem to be letting me. Okay, there we go. Can import gold from Sternhall. Yay, that'd be useful. If we weren't just comically poor. Okay. But so anyway. How do I feel about that? Oh, wait. They're going off to bank me money. Good. Let's see how much money I make from selling, like, a couple thousand bread. Hopefully a lot. But so anyway, if you like city builder, city sim games, city management type games, I actually recommend this one. It's fairly basic. It's very nice and cartoony. Honestly, the art style and the music style for this game, wonderful in both regards. It's really fun to play. It's really pretty. This is actually one of the prettiest games to come out all year, as far as I'm concerned, just in terms of, like, you know, let's see how well I can zoom in. I mean, the grain is kind of bad, but, like, each and every one of these things is hand-painted, which I really approve of. I really like a lot of things about this game. Now, the release price point is 20 bucks. So if you're really passionate about city sim games, then I'd say it's probably worth it. Even then, I'd say probably pick up City Skylines, just because. But, you know, if you're not really that into city sim type games, I would say wait. The price tag is not low enough that I would say, you know, just gangbusters, run out, buy this immediately, because it truly is kind of a little bit on the expensive side of things. And I would generally encourage people to, you know, save their money until this game goes lower, because it doesn't feel like it's a deep enough game for most people to be interested in getting the game. We're still losing money like crazy. That is a problem. Oh well. I guess I can probably just let this run forever and just have my reputation die horribly. But, so as I was saying, if you want to get into city sim games, I'd probably say look into Banished. Hey, there's the booze. So now we've actually got houses up to level 5. Perfect. But so, if you want to get into city sim games, this is good, but I'd say pick it up on sale. It's got a lot more, like, visual style and flair than most games, but I don't think this one's going to have much for modding content or anything like that. So the main value of this game is getting through the campaign, which I think is like 32 missions, which, given the fact that each mission probably takes about 2 hours, it means you're going to get your money's worth. But that said, if you're not passionate about city sim games, you're probably going to get frustrated with this one. This took me multiple hours of just trial and error to even get to this point. And even then, I'm running out of cash. Oh, you know what? I should probably start taxing people. Crap. But anyway, I might as well just plonk that down. We might as well see what the town hall looks like. Can I even... Okay, there we go. There's our town hall. And let's put some taxing booths all over the place. Tax everyone. Make me money. I'm so poor. I'm so comically poor. Okay, there we go. Let's see. So how are we doing on people? We're probably doing terribly on people. No! Unemployment is at 30%, so I can actually start expanding again. But anyway. So price point's a little bit high, but like the music is good, the visuals are great, the gameplay is nice and in-depth, and it doesn't look like this game's in early access, so I actually do not know if they're going to be updating this game any more than they have. And mind you, I've only shown you like half of the features in this game. I've pretty much shown you basic farming, basic training, basic food, and hardly even alcohol production. And I haven't even shown you guys how to make absinthe. That said, I'm probably going to do that over the course of the next couple episodes, assuming you guys watching this are actually interested in seeing me do more of this. So, I guess, I don't know, leave a comment or like this video if you guys want to see more city sim type games, because I've never really gotten into this stuff before and it's kind of fun. But very time consuming. But anyway, overall impressions. Great game, high price point. I'd say wait for a Steam sale. This is definitely worth it at 10 bucks. Absolutely worth it at 5. Let's see. I guess both of those are fairly positive, but you guys more or less get my meaning. But so, yeah, it's a great city sim. Might be might be a bit expensive for, you know, non-hobbyists. But apart from that, it's a good game. I'm really impressed with what the developers have done. So, I guess it's like, I recommend it, but I don't recommend it now. Okay, so with that, if you guys want to see more, like I was saying, just leave me a like. It helps more than you know, and it also lets me know that you want me to do more of these videos. Let's see, leave a comment as well. If you have any questions, if you want to see anything specific, because I'm just going to quickly go over industries that I haven't touched. There's dealing with the wealthy, because you can have wealthy people in this game. There's like newspaper kiosks, cafes, spas, that's kind of important stuff later on. Herbalists are important. I mean, really, it's just later tier stuff. Fishing, we didn't get into fishing at all. We didn't get into rangers. Yeah, you can go hunt fairies in this game. It's not really that much. And you can turn them into booze. Yeah. Oh, a little freaky. Emporiums for the rich. Trade center we already have. Kind of gotten into that, but you can do some like clever stuff with it if you're really good at it. Let's see, we've talked about most of these. Industry, we haven't talked about industry at all. We have one single thing for silk, and even then it's a pretty pitiful silk version. Treasury is almost empty. I'm not even sure where my money is going. I assume it's just going straight into paying people. Oh, my life is in shambles. That said, there's a lot of stuff that I truly have not gotten into as far as this game goes, and I would love to continue doing so. So, yeah, if you want to see any of these, if you want me to focus on any of these for the next couple episodes, let me know. I'm probably just going to redo this mission and do it right this time around, because honestly, I'm about to fail. Probably within the next month or so, which is kind of bad. Like, no matter how much bread I sell, nobody seems to be satisfied. Here, I can even take a look at my ledger. Oh god. It's pretty bad. Wait. Why am I not making any money from my exports? What kind of garbage is this? Is nobody paying me for... Nobody is paying me for... oh. Let's just raise the tax. Nobody's gonna like that, but still. But I don't even know. I'll figure it out. But I'll do this right the second time around. And that'll, I guess, be quote-unquote episode 1 of the series. But so, if you want to see more of this game, if you want to see more indie impressions videos, so on and so forth, hit subscribe, because I'm going to be doing a lot of these videos. Either this game or other games. I've been interested in taking a look at, what is it, Banished as well? Because that game looks pretty fun and possibly a little bit more beginner-friendly than this game. Somebody's probably laughing at me right now. So, with that, I guess I will see you guys in the next episode of Lethis. Path to whatever. I've already forgotten the Path to Prosperity. There we go. Lethis Path to Prosperity. And as always, thanks for watching. Path to Progress. That was close.